Hello everyone, my name is Kinetic and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In this video, again, I've got some pretty cool areas for crafting material farming, this time in the Exalted Plains. Just like my Storm Coast video, I managed to find a couple of spots here in the Exalted Plains where there's a high concentration of materials that you can gather either from animals, from mining to get metals, herbs, or things like that here in the Exalted Plains. Now our first spot is going to start from the Path of Flame camp. If you pretty much just head straight out of there, you're going to be heading west, and then eventually you're going to see an opening on the left side that'll lead down into kind of this foresty area down here. Now there's a bunch of these Halla running around, which are basically, they look like little white deer or something like that. There's a bunch of them running around in this area. There's also a lot of black wolves that you can get canine fur, so you're going to pick up a lot of Halla Leather and canine fur starting from this area. Also, there's a lot of humanoid type of enemies, and you can kill them to pick up a good amount of ring velvet. Our second spot is going to be pretty much straight to the north from the Riverwatch camp. Now this area has a very high concentration of these little gray and blue kind of, I don't know what the hell they are actually. I just call them the Snuffle monsters because they drop Snuffl Skin, as I call it, because I can't really pronounce whatever that's supposed to say. But there's a bunch of those things running around here, and they can pretty much die in one shot, and they seem to drop a lot of the Snuffl Skin, which is a pretty good crafting material. If you follow the water continuing west, you'll find more of those guys. You'll find a bunch of Halla running around in this area as well. Also more black wolves, just like the previous area. Once you've kind of cleaned house over there, go back to the east and you're going to find the Path of Flame or Path of Fire, whichever it's called. And in this section right here, there's a lot of rocky formations and you're going to find a lot of Bloodstone. Or at least I did. I must have found at least half a dozen different Bloodstone nodes in this area. Then once I reached the water, I headed east from there, and there was more Halla, more black wolves. You can even find some undead. I believe they drop velveteen, more humanoid type of enemies, living this time, and they drop more ring velvet. Now, there's also something that I want to mention real quick, is that I can't really pinpoint it because it just seems to be scattered all over the place, but here in the Exalted Plains there seems to be a really good amount of the metal called Veridium. I haven't seen as much of it in other areas as I have here in the Exalted Plains. Again, there's really no specific high concentration point where I found a lot of it, but it just seems scattered all over the place. You're bound to find it if you keep hitting your loot radar. And one other last worthy mention certainly is when you start taking on these Fade Rifts here in the Exalted Plains, I noticed that frequently you will find Revenants, and when you bring them down, they drop Royale Sea Silk. That's pretty much it for this material farming guide. Again, from the Path of Flame camp, you can head out west and then go south. There's like a foresty area around here. Up to the north, you've got Riverwatch camp, both to the west and to the east. Lots more Halla, wolves, and ring velvet to be had. I'm curious to know what materials you guys are in need of or what you think is high in demand. I have absolutely no problems. I think it's quite fun actually trying to find these farming areas. So give me something to look for, guys, and I'll go treasure hunting for you. Until next time, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Click the like button to support these Dragon Age videos and stay subscribed because more is coming soon. Thanks again for watching. My name is Kinetic and I'll see you next time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now! Ha ha ha! Got you! One down! Victory!